This week's tech news wasn't about the latest smartphone or laptop launches. It was about something bigger, how the entire industry is being forced to reinvent itself. We've got streaming giants copying TikTok, Microsoft finally admitting its failures, OpenAI building a phone with no apps, and the EU already preparing to stop AI monopolies before they fully form. Get comfortable, because there's a lot to cover. Let's start with how big companies are adapting to the short video brain we've all developed. Netflix launched a Clips tab, basically a mini TikTok built right into their app, full of trailers and movie snippets. See something you like, one tap, and you're watching the full film. It's brilliantly simple. They're turning the way people already discover content on TikTok and Reels into a direct pipeline onto their platform. Google took a similar move. Picture-in-picture on YouTube is now free for everyone worldwide. Not out of generosity. They know it's better to get a corner of your screen than lose you to another app entirely. YouTube's TV app is also getting multi-view mode, letting you watch multiple streams at once. The corporations understand exactly what's happening to human attention, and they're adapting fast. The most significant story of the week might be what OpenAI is quietly building. Analyst Ming-Chi Kuo published a detailed report on devices that would have no traditional apps at all. You simply tell your phone what you want. I want sushi tonight at 8 with my girlfriend, and it handles everything. Booking, transport, your usual order. OpenAI is already working with MediaTek and Qualcomm on a custom chipset, with Luxshare as exclusive manufacturing partner. Mass production is planned for 2028, but the transition has already begun. Apple, Google, and Samsung are all moving in the same direction, which explains perfectly why everyone is suddenly obsessed with smart glasses. Samsung revealed renders of their Galaxy glasses this week. No display in the lenses, similar in look to Meta Ray-Bans, but with native Gemini support built in. Pricing is expected between $380 and $500, with a reveal planned at Galaxy Unpacked this summer. These glasses are seen as a bridge device, companions to the new generation of AI phones during the transition, and potentially their replacement down the line. The EU is already watching all of this very carefully. Officials have noticed Google pushing Gemini across Android while limiting competitors' access, and they're preparing legislation to stop any single AI from dominating the ecosystem. Google will be required to give third-party AI assistants access to wake words, system settings, and hardware resources. Apple, interestingly, seems to have seen this coming. They've already announced users will be able to choose which AI assistant controls their device alongside Siri. On the desktop side, Microsoft finally admitted something many users have known for years. SteamOS beats Windows in gaming performance. Valve's system delivers better frame rates while using fewer resources, and Windows 11 still hasn't reached the optimization level of Windows 10. Microsoft has launched an internal rescue plan called K2, aiming to match Valve's stability and performance. They've already released an Xbox mode that closes background processes and simplifies the interface. Recognizing the problem is the first step. Samsung is also entering the laptop operating system space. They're developing Galaxy Books running Android 17 with One UI 9, essentially DeX taken much further, built around their Galaxy AI features. The appeal is obvious: cheap Exynos chips, better thermal management in a laptop chassis, and a tight ecosystem with their phones. Android laptops still trail Apple and Windows today, but Google is actively working to attract more developers, and Samsung entering the market as a serious player would benefit everyone. On the smartphone side, a few notable moves. Dream, the robot vacuum company, showed a concept phone with no built-in rear camera module at all. Instead, a flat magnetic back accepts 5 swappable modules: a large sensor telephoto, an action camera, a cooling fan, a satellite comms module, and an AI agent module. Intriguing idea, but Dream doesn't know smartphones. If Xiaomi or Honor picked this up, it could actually go somewhere. As for OnePlus and Realme, the merger is now official. Leadership is being unified, costs are being cut, and the brands will focus on different markets. Not the news fans wanted, but far better than OnePlus disappearing entirely. The new OnePlus A6 Ultra gaming phone launched this week with an 8600 mAh battery and Dimensity 9500, lasting 7.5 hours in demanding games. The gamepad case with 4 physical buttons is sold separately for $65. And finally, because the week wouldn't be complete without something wonderfully strange, Chinese engineers unveiled a robotic horse. It carries up to a ton, walks through deep snow, steep inclines, and reportedly even through fire. The developers claim it runs for 2 days on a single charge and is designed for rescue operations and difficult terrain transport. No price, no mass production timeline. Whether Chinese farmers will be trading leather for metal anytime soon remains an open question. That's your Global Brief Weekly Tech Review. A lot is shifting all at once. Attention, devices, operating systems, and the very idea of what a smartphone is. Stay informed, stay ahead. See you next week.